Hello there guys, welcome to today's upper body workout. We're going to be focusing on the chest and the shoulders today. I'm going to be using 5-pound weights for this workout because that's all I have with me right now. But if you want to add some additional weights, such as 8 or 10 pounds, going a little heavier on those movements, then round 2 and 3 are going to be your go-to rounds to do that. Round 1, keep it a little bit light, focus on the movement and the accentuation and isolation of that movement and that muscle activation. It's really, really important, okay? We're going to start out with our open arm push-ups, keeping those hands nice and close. You can tuck through that, we're going to tuck through the tummy, zipping up the abs. If you want to be on your knees, that's an option. If you want to be on your toes, make it a little harder for yourself. Please be sure this tummy does not drop down and it's not way up here. You can also elevate that upper body to make this a little bit easier. All right, we're going to open out, fingertips pointing towards the side. Squeeze through that press, bring it back up and in. All right, we're going to use that slight shift in momentum and bring it back in. Shift, squeeze, bring it back in. And rest. Nice. Next up, we have our close mini fly. These you can add weight for in the next 2 rounds, or the rounds 2 and 3. But for round 1, I want you to keep it nice and light. Leave it here with the hips tucked so the back is flat, or you can lift up those hips slightly to make sure we got that ab activation going. We're gonna open through like a normal chest fly, and then we're gonna bend our elbows slightly, and as soon as our elbows hit, we're gonna squeeze up with power. All right, so it's slightly different than our normal chest flies. We're just keeping it a little bit closer with those elbows bent and squeeze. All right, so it's almost in between a chest press and a chest fly. All right, we come down, open, and squeeze. As soon as those arms hit, we go power, switch on, and squeeze. All right, don't bruise your elbows on the way down. You want to control it all the way down. All right, next up, we've got our standing side raise, close to front. So this we've done before. Many times we've done our cross here. All right, we're not gonna keep those arms lifted today. We're gonna get a break in between. All right, you're welcome. We're gonna start with that lift to the side. Open, squeeze in together, palms in, open, and release. You can come to the side or you can come to the front with those weights. We wanna make sure we don't get a super big arch in the back, all right? We're keeping it nice and sucked in, zipped up. All those abs are gonna be engaged the whole time. And rest. Either on your knees for that modified version, elevating the upper body, or on your toes and squeeze. Next up, we have an alternate press. We're gonna reach up and up, extending through the front of the body so we don't overextend the back. Next up is our tricep dip with a cross toe tap. Elbows come down and we reach. You can isolate through that and hold at the top for that extra level of intensity. Or you can keep those hips down for your lift. All right, you have options. Last one we have is our extensions, keeping those hands nice and wide. And that's it. We're gonna get into our 45 by 15 second split and go for 3 rounds. Starting with our open out push-ups. Hands in, 3, 2, 1. Open it out.
I'm broken when you're not around. Unspoken words I'm screaming out. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Now I'm broken when you're not around. Unspoken words I'm screaming out. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Now
3, 2, 1. Rest. Going into our close grip flies.
close to me, close to me, close to me.
And rest. Going into a side raise. Front close. Starting here, open squeeze. Palms come together. Bring it back out. Reset. Have you zipped up? Not too much arch in that back. Way over here. Three, two, one, and rest. Good stuff. All right, we're going into our side plank, alternating. So we're going in, squeezing through those chest muscles we've been working so hard. 3, 2, 1. Either on your knees for that modified version, elevating the upper body, or on your toes and squeeze. Movement. Ten seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Rest. We're gonna alternate cross press next. And 3, 2, 1. Go. Starting here, you have a press, reaching through that underarm. Keeping those weights in front of your body. No way back here. You want it nice and straight up or slightly forward. Pulling down with power so you get some of that lat action in there as well. Three, 2, 1, rest. Next up, we have our cross toe taps with a tricep dip. We're going to open up those shoulders a little bit and work those triceps. Go. Drop. And squeeze. You need to set those hips down for that lift. That is totally fine for stabilizing before we lift. And 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, we've got our quarter leg drops next. We're gonna use those hands as support. And 3, 2, tuck those knees up, go. The further back you lean, the more counter balance you're gonna have. Reach, squeeze. Go nice and wide, fingertips, twisting through, using those obliques. Also modify these by sitting in a chair, holding onto the bottom of that chair, and extending your legs out or down. And rest.
close to me, close to me, close to me, close to me.
Right, we're going into round 2, starting with those open arm push-ups. 3, 2, 1, go. Now tell me, lift up. Three, 2, 1, rest. Going into our close grip flies. 3, 2, 1, go. Open out, little pulse, squeeze up. Lift those hips if you feel that extra bit. Side raise, front close, starting here, open squeeze, palms come together, bring it back out, and reset. Having zipped up, not too much arching that back, you don't want to be way over here. Three, 2, 1, and rest. Good stuff. All right, we're going into our side plank, alternating. So we're going in, squeezing through those chest muscles we've been working so hard. 3, 2, 1. Either on your knees for that modified version, elevating the upper body, or on your toes and squeeze. Through this movement. 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Rest. We're going to alternate cross press next. And 3, 2, 1. Go. Starting here, you have a press, reaching through that underarm. Keeping those weights in front of your body. No way back here. You want it nice and straight up or slightly forward. Pulling down with power so we get some of that lat action in there as well. Three, 2, 1, rest. Next up, we have our cross toe taps with a tricep dip. Go, drop, and squeeze. If you need to set those hips down for that lift, that is totally fine. We're stabilizing. before we lift. And 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, we got our quarter leg drops next. We're gonna use those hands as support. In 3, 2, tuck those knees up, go. The further back you lean, the more counter balance you're gonna have. Rest. Awesome job. We're going into round 3. We're going to give it your all. Add a little bit extra intensity, a little extra weight if you have it, or just try and add some speed or some muscle activation to those movements. Let's get into it. 3, 2, 1, go. One, rest. Going into our pillows, flies. 2, 1, go. Put it out. Little pulse. And rest. Good job. Alright, we're going to do our side plank. Alternating. So we're going to finish into those chest muscles. We've been working so hard. 3, 2, 1. Either on your knees or that modified version, elevating the upper body, or on your toes. next. And 3, 2, 1, go. Starting here, you have a press, reaching through that underarm. Two, one, rest. Next up, we have our cross toe taps with a tricep dip. And squeeze. You need to set those hips down for that lift. That is totally fine. We're stabilizing before we lift. And 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, we've got our quarter leg drops next. We're gonna use those hands as support. And 3, 2, tuck those knees up, go. The further back you lean, the more counter balance you're gonna have. Reach, squeeze. Go nice and wide, fingertips, twisting through, using those obliques. Rest. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this upper body workout. Go ahead and join me for the stretch routine and that will be linked after this. Have an awesome week and I will see you on lower body. Alright, we're going to go ahead and cool it down, starting with those arms. Reach it up and extend. Side to side reach. Big stretch. Other side. And open out nice and wide, stretch through that chest. Grab those hands behind the back and extend, opening through the shoulders. Bring it forward. Let gravity take those arms and stretch to the back of the legs. Release those hands, elbows first, and then drop down to walk the hands to the left, reaching through the side body stretch, as well as the back of the leg and the thigh. Switch sides. And jab. Straight into a sumo position, elbows down. We're going to reach through those inner thighs. Drop one shoulder. And drop the other. Good. And walk those feet towards the center. Pike stretch here. Good. Walk those hands down to a downward dog. And press all the way through our upper body, chest, and shoulders. Dropping those ears away from, shoulders away from your ears. Drop it all the way down into a cobra. Go back into a child's pose. And we'll stretch to the right. to the left. And release. Bring it up nice and slow. All right, have an awesome rest of your week, guys, and I'll see you on the next workout. Bye-bye.